Hello, people. My name is Sister So and so, and I decided to start doing videos because I've been encouraged by so many people to start to speak and say things that I say to them all the time. My husband got so much confidence in me, and matter of fact, he came up with this name. My name is Sister So and so Unlimited. So therefore, I will be speaking and I'll be talking about unlimited conversations as they would be to help to improve our lives. Not a lot of foolishness. I'm not a woman that tolerates a lot of foolishness. I'm not a woman that like a lot of controversy. I just like truth and honesty. And I'm here today to introduce myself as Sister So and so and to tell you that the meaning and how we arrived with this name, Sister So and so. Again, it was my husband's idea, and so meaning, for example, someone may say, well, so and so, I heard you said this, but so and so told me. Who told you? So and so told me. I really don't want to know. But me being Sister So and so, I don't quite operate on that level. So we're going to talk about subjects, and with my conversations, we're going to reveal the sources. So, Sister So and so, at the end of every message that I talk about, I'm going to reveal my sources, exactly where I got the sources from. And a lot of the stuff may not be maybe what you want to hear or what I want to hear. Matter of fact, sometimes I do things the way I'm kind of led to do them. But anyway, I am 58 years old. I live in Tennessee. Uh, I've had the opportunity to serve on many levels and aspects of my life. I have at one time I've been in the ministry. I've have not always been the person I want to be in life. I'm a person that made mistakes along the way. And I thank God for every lesson and for every experience that I've had, because those experiences have made me become the woman that I am. And I'm just truly grateful. First of all, I'm thankful to God for who He is in my life. I'm thankful. I'm very thankful. I'm thankful for my husband, my children, my grandchildren, my great-grandchildren. I have 4 children. I thank God that I've never been to the jailhouse. I never had to go. Unfortunately, that's not everybody's life, and some people have to go, and some people will continue to go. And it's just what the situation is right now. That doesn't mean that things has to remain the same. Our life does not have to stay what it is. We can always make changes, and you're not defined by things that you've done in the past, and you can't let your past be your future. It can continue to be because you made mistakes 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago, that you got to continue to live in that. I had my first child. I was very, very young lady. As a matter of fact, I was 14 years old when I had my first child. But it did not define who I was going to be. And my life was not based on me having a child when I was 14 years old. But I did know that in my heart, I have always had desires and things I want to do and to become. And have life always been easy for me? Oh, no. But if by chance you are a young lady that have had children when you was young, don't let that define you at all. You still can become that woman that you desire to become. You can still get your education if that's what you desire to do. You can be whatever you want to be, yet and still at your young age. And so I want you to understand, young people, young ladies, that don't let, because you have children, make people put you in a box and try to define who you are. But one thing we know for sure that you are a mother. And so with that being said, young, it doesn't matter about you being young. After you have children, you need to set a standard for yourself with your children. And you need to live. You can't do what everybody else do. You can't take off and when your friends, everybody running and going to the clubs or going out. You can't do that. You can't do that. You got children. And they're not your mother's children. They're not your grandmother's children. They're not your friend's children. They're your children. So with that being said, you have to learn to take responsibility for the mistakes that you made. You have to raise your children. Now, I'm going to say that to say this now. I did have some help with my children. My mom and some friends they helped me because I was still in high school when I had my first child. So I had to have some help. They helped me. And so some want to help you until you're able to take care and do some things for yourself. But when you're available, you take care of your own children and do things for your own children. Don't expect someone else to be responsible for what you created. And so, I don't know, I just really want to introduce myself. This is really my first coming out of the box being Miss So-and-so. So-and-so this and little so-and-so that. But by me coming out, I still want you to know there'll be a lot of subjects that I'm going to talk about in the future. And if anybody is listening to me, if you have a subject that you want me to kind of talk about or we touch on, I definitely would take it into consideration because I am a praying woman too. So I be consulting with the Lord as to, how I will proceed going forward with this and that. I don't want to be controversial. I don't want to do anything. I want to do everything I can to help you and to also help myself because I'm not the only person you're not the only person that needs some help. I need some too. Because if I point my finger, I'm pointing my finger at you, but that thumb is coming right back to me. And so I need encouragement as well. In this life, it's been really tough. We're in a real difficult time in our lives right now, especially you young people. And I'm praying for you each and every day. We're going through a lot of changes right now. But now it's okay. It'll be okay. It's just the right time. It's the right time to be blessed. It's the right time to fix your life and your situations and your circumstances. Because God didn't just put you here without a purpose. He put you here with a purpose and for you to be able to do things in this life. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on your dreams. And there's so many things I would like to discuss with you right by now concerning me. But I was 14 when I had my first child. And throughout my life, I've had some difficult times. And matter of fact, I can say I have 4 children. But I went to school. And I became a nurse. I did. I became a registered nurse. And so that just let you know that, you still can do it. I was older when I got my degree. But I had 2 sick children that I had to take care of while I went to school. And I only could take 1 class at a time. Only one. And I had people that told me that, you know what, Claire? That's my real name. Sister so-and-so real name. They say you ought to have a PhD by now. And some of those same people that said that to me, when they looked up, they were LPNs and I was RNs and I became their bosses. So, don't let people define you. Young women, don't give up on yourself. I want you to build your confidence and keep confidence in yourself and understand who you are. God created you and He created you with and for a purpose. And you got to find out what it is. But you can't live any kind of way. And don't let everybody tell you that they love or like you and that you got to show them reciprocal. You got to show them that you kind of like them too, if you know what I mean. You don't have to do any of that stuff. But what you got to do, you got to stand up and you got to be a woman. You got to stand up and you got to be a mother. You got to respect your children so they can respect you. Because one day those same children that you raising, they're going to raise up one day. They're going to either call you blessed because you've been a wonderful mother, or they're going to look at you as if you have been a curse in their lives because of the way you carried yourself and the way that you treated them. And I tell people all the time, your children should be the most, if you have them, they should be the closest people to you in your lives. Because those same children that you think that you're raising are the same children that are going to have to help you when you're down, when you get older. Or you can be young and get sick. And believe me, they don't forget nothing. They're going to remind you of everything. Everything that you told them, you said to them, they won't forget. Because I got a daughter that I said something to her really bad when she was young, and she have never let me live it down, but she don't let me live it down now. But she reminded me all the time that bad word that I call her, and I really she just didn't forget it, what I said to her. And so we gotta be careful what we say to our children as well. But anyway, we'll be talking about a lot of conversations every day, and just want to try to encourage you. And there's a lot of changes coming about, even in this country. The political realm that they have and going in. But my faith is not in the political realm. My faith is in God, because I know He is the way. He's the way, and He's gonna take care of me. He took care of me all these years. So many people want to bring me down, then spoke against me and everything. But God, He kept me. Because what God ordained, He's going to maintain. Just did. He's just that kind of God. But you got to get there. It took me a lot of years to understand spiritual things. But I'm yet learning. And I'm yet trusting. And I'm yet believing. And I got some things that I have to overcome too. But I want to encourage you today. Sister so-and-so want you to know that it doesn't matter what you're going through. You can overcome it. You can be what you want to be. You can do what you want to do. You just take a little sacrifice. You got to give up something. So, with that being said, I'm going to get ready to just sign out, because I done spoke too long. I don't want my messages to be long. And when I come to you and I bring a little message, and however I get it, that's how I'm going to give it to you. I am Sister So-and-so. A little say so-and-so this, a little so-and-so that. Unlimited. So, Sister So-and-so, Unlimited, is going to sign out now. And I want you to know, this was my husband's idea to start this. And one day I will introduce him and reveal him to you. And you'll have an opportunity to meet him. But he stays on me so much about just saying some things. And I want to encourage you. And I want to encourage each woman. Doesn't matter what color you are, what nationality you are, ethnic group you come from, whether you're rich or you're poor. Rich people have just more problems than us poor people. And some of us been poor so long, we don't even think we got a problem. So, we kind of grew up that way. So, but that's all right, too. It's all up to you what you want to do. You stay true to yourself. I'm going to stay true to me. And Miss So-and-so this, Miss So-and-so that. Unlimited will see you the next time. Be blessed.